Today we will cover Gamecast and the use of the share code. Gamecast will only be available after you have checked in your team with the referee. Once your team has checked in, the Start Gamecast option will appear on your Game Manager page. To get started, select Start Gamecast. Here you will need to set your lineup and formation. Please note that your coach has the option to set their lineup ahead of time. If they have already done this, the lineup and formation will be set and you may select Next. If your lineup and formation is not yet set, start by selecting Team Formation and choose the formation your team will use. Depending on your player's age group, you can adjust the formation size using the default drop-down menu, which offers options for 11v11, 9v9, or 7v7. After that, simply select your preferred formation from the available choices. For this example, I'm going to select 11v11 in a 4-3-3 as my desired formation. Once your formation is set, select Starting Lineup. To assign a player to a position, tap one of the dots on the field, then select the player you wish to place in that position. Once completed for all positions on the field, you may select Next. You are now ready to keep the statistics for the game in live time. When the game begins, select Start on the top right of your screen, which will start the running clock. When a corner, save, or shot is taken, simply tap the plus sign for each attempt. If the coach is making a sub, you may click Log Substitution. This will bring up your formation and allow you to make any changes on the field. Select the player that is subbing out, and then select the player that is subbing in. If you need to change player positions on the field, simply tap the player on the field and then tap the other player you would like to switch. When you are done with the substitutions, select Save at the bottom of your screen. When you need to log a goal, select Log Goal. It will then ask you which team you are needing to log the goal for. I am going to select my own team. When selecting my own team, it will then ask me who scored. Select the player that scored the goal. It will then ask who assisted. If there was no assist, you can select Save. If there was an assist, you are able to select up to 2 players that assisted the goal, and then select Save. Let's click Log Goal again. This time I want to log a goal that was scored by the other team. When you select the other team, it will ask you to confirm that you are in fact inputting a goal for the opposing team. Select Yes if this is the case. Since you are only logging statistics for your own team, it will not ask you who scored the goal or who assisted for the other team. If at any time you need to make changes to the goals made, click Goal Details. This will bring up all the goals scored in the game. If you need to remove a goal, simply click the trash can next to the goal. If you need to change who scored or assisted the goal, click on the pencil tool to change the player and select Save. When the half is over, click End First Half at the bottom of your screen. Since this is a live game, I will not be selecting End First Half. But when clicking End First Half within the app, it will stop the clock and pull up the stats from the first half. To start the second half, you will click Start at the top right as you did to start the first half. When the game is over, you will click End Game that will appear at the bottom of the screen. Your task is now complete. If the referee scanned the QR code after check-in, the referee will submit the score from their phone. If you are the home team and the referee did not have a phone compatible to scan the QR code, you will be given the option to submit the score using your phone alongside the referee. Now let's go back and talk about the Gamecast code that is at the bottom of your screen on the Game Manager dashboard. If you don't have time to do the statistics that Gamecast requires, the share code allows you to share a code with anyone on the sideline that has an active ECNL account, so they can take over the statistics for you. To do this, select Gamecast code and copy the code that is provided. Give this code to whoever is going to do the statistics for Gamecast. Again, this person will need to have an ECNL parent, staff, or fan account. They do not have to be attached to your team as long as they have the Gamecast share code. When they log in, they will select the Settings button on the bottom of the screen and select Gamecast code. They will enter the code that was given into the box and click Submit. As you can see, the formation is set and ready to go because we had previously created the lineup. They will then click Next, where they can now start the game and log statistics, which will be casted in live time. Please keep in mind that the person who starts Gamecast will be the only person who will be able to keep stats for that game. It will not allow another person to take over. In summary, the Gamecast feature offers a seamless way to manage and share your team's statistics in real time during a match. Remember to check in with the referee, set your lineup information, and utilize the tools provided to log goals, substitutions, and other key events. If you need assistance, don't hesitate to share the Gamecast code with someone else on the sideline. This ensures that your game stats are accurately captured and shared live. Thank you for your attention and good luck in your game.